Good morning, everyone. My name is Dr. Chang, and this is the Music Parent Orientation 2020 for Mount Vernon School. So here's the Zoom link for all of your classes. It will take you to all the classes that you need to go, and the meeting ID is 894-3455-8562. Here are the Google Class codes for all the students. Students, if you are learning music for the first time, let's say you're picking up the violin, the flute, this is your first time learning music instrument, you're gonna be in the beginning music class, and this is your code. Students that are returning strings, this is your code. Returning band, this is your code. So beginning students, do not confuse yourself with being a returning strings or returning band. If you did not do music last year, you are a beginning music student. Doesn't matter which instrument you picked. So this is your class. So the music schedule is being set. All of the music classes for Mount Vernon will happen on Mondays and Wednesdays. I will send out a complete schedule with student roster and names shortly. Mondays and Wednesdays are for Mount Vernon music classes. So here's the next slide. Class procedures and expectations. So even though we're in distance learning, students are to participate in the once-a-week music class via Zoom. It will be a virtual pull-out situation. Students are to complete the weekly assignments from the music teacher. All the assignments will be available in your music Google Classroom. Regular attendance and participation in distance learning is a requirement to participate in music once in-person classes resume. Okay, hope this is clear. So even though we're in distance learning, we treat music class just as if we were in person. So beginners with instruments. Beginning students will use instruments when face-to-face on-campus instruction resumes. But for now, beginning music students will not have an instrument to practice with. We will do Quaver online. Regular attendance and participation in distance learning is a requirement to participate in music once in-person classes resume. So even though you don't have an instrument, you still need to come to the class because you signed up to be in music. All right, next, grades/progress reports. Since you guys have enrolled in music, home practice is essential. We will try to have evidence of students' practice time at home. We will need to see general musicianship being improved, how well the student is playing their instrument at this level, and student participation in music class is very important to your attendance. So if you don't show up in the Zoom classes, you get no attendance reported. All right, returning music students. Practicing your instrument at home. Students are expected to practice their instruments regularly and make consistent progress throughout the school year. Practice record. This will be discussed with you in class. We will use different kinds of formats to record your practice. Amount of time is not as important as musical progress, but 20 to 30 minutes, 5 to 6 days per week is a guideline. So returning music students, if you want to make some progress throughout the year, daily practice is essential. Okay, concerts/performances. We haven't talked about this as district we haven't really talked about this in the district, but we hope to have an in-person/live concert. Hopefully we'll organize that soon. But for the online portion, teachers will give information about online video performances later in the fall. So this is to be continued, obviously. Okay, so I have a favorite quote of mine for you guys. This was given to me by my first music professor in college. She was so dear to me. She was my mentor, my inspiration, and probably the reason why I am here as your music teacher. She always jokes to us about practice makes perfect, but she will make a face and say, no, practice actually makes progress, because perfection is not real. Perfection is an idea, a goal. But while we're reaching for the goal, we're actually making progress. So practice makes progress makes so much sense for you guys to absorb and learn that distance learning can also give you musical progress. So I hope you guys use this time at home, practice a lot, and we will even make huge progresses at home doing distance learning for music. Okay, so I have talked about Quaver music to some of you guys, and I just want to show you, well, explain to you what Quaver music is. First of all, Quaver music is an online music content. It has a solid music foundation designed for elementary school. It has a wide range of musical activities and knowledge banks for all kinds of musical activities. And also it's really fun. Students will absorb musical knowledge by interactive musical play activities. So even though we're not practicing our instruments, we're gonna learn music nonetheless. We're gonna learn about how to read music. We're gonna learn about singing. We're gonna learn about pitch and rhythm, rock and roll, jazz, Latin, anything that you can think of on Quaver. Okay, if you have not enrolled yet, this is a QR code. All you need to do is flash out your phone, turn on the camera app, point your camera at this square, and then it should take you to the link to the enrollment form. Also, this presentation will be uploaded to everyone's Google Classroom, and it should be, I will make sure that it's available if you still want to enroll in music. All of the information for enrollment is also out on Parent Square via all the school sites that I teach at. So anyone who's still interested in music, you can still enroll. Okay, so last thing is welcome Mount Vernon music class. And let me show you what I made a little thing about music. I like this 5 little thing for music. Make good choices in music. Make use of kind words in music. Show respect in music class to the music you play. And then involve yourself with playing the music with others in class, and care for our room and instruments in music. So these are the 5 gold standards I have for our music class this year. I have a harp playing eagle for you guys, and I am gonna show you, let's see, Quaver really quick. Let you see what it looks like. Wait, no. Exit. Go back. Stop sharing. Let me go back to my Quaver. So this is Quaver again. Share screen. So this is what Quaver looks like. We have lots of different things to do here. Let me just show you. So we have a lot of stuff, and it's gonna be fantastic. And let's see. We have Quaver beats. Like I said, we're gonna do all kinds of activities for beginning students, so do not worry that if you don't have an instrument. Okay, it's not working right now, but it will work. So I will stop sharing right here. And I am going to conclude our music orientation for Mount Vernon for now. If you have any questions about music enrollment, please contact your office, your principals, your secretaries. Go on to Parent Square for your school. If you have already joined music class, make sure you add yourself onto the Remind app so you have contact with me via text message. And I hope this explains a little bit more than what's happening with distance learning this year, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.